Hi, so I just came back from The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, and just my first impressions. It's pretty damn awesome. Going into this movie, I read a lot of reviews saying that there's some slow parts, the beginning part and also the Rivendell part. And wow, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. In all honesty, thinking about it, Fellowship of the Ring actually is slower than this movie, in my opinion. This movie actually moved a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. Maybe it's because I read so many reviews going on about how slow it was and how stretched the material was that I was geared up for something that was going to be, a slow, sleepy journey. But there's a lot of action in this thing. So if you don't know what The Hobbit is, basically, it's before Lord of the Rings. Gandalf enlists the help of Bilbo to go on a journey with these dwarves to reclaim their homeland from a dragon. And the book, you could read it in two sittings. It could have all fit into one movie, but what Peter Jackson wants to do is basically combine this with material from the appendix section of the Lord of the Rings books, and put those into this movie because basically he'll probably never get another chance to film all this material and have the rights to do so. So basically, this movie, The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, ends just after the dwarves escape from the Goblin King and all that stuff. What this movie does add is Radagast the Brown, who's kind of annoying but pretty cool. I like his sled with all the little bunny rabbits and stuff. And it also adds Thorin Oakenshield's origin and how he got that name, which is awesome, by the way. He has this big, he has an oaken shield. And he fights this big, huge, goblin that has a vendetta against him and had his arm cut off by Thorin Oakenshield, and so he's after him, and I'm sure he'll turn up in Battle of Five Armies, in the second or third Hobbit movie, whenever they're gonna put that in. And also there's some stuff with the Necromancer, which leads to Lord of the Rings, and some stuff with Saruman and stuff in Rivendell. For the most part, there's a lot of great action scenes, and I like the stuff they did in the escape of the dwarves from the Goblin King and everything. It's like the sequence from the Mines of Moria, but with a lot of clever little gags and stuff. The way they dispatch a bunch of goblins and everything. And the Gollum part was awesome too. I mean, Gollum is he's a lot more expressive in this, a lot more human looking, but he's still as scary and as funny as ever. The whole the Battle of the Riddles and stuff like that whole riddle game, all of that's in there. If you're a fan of The Hobbit, you'll like it. You'll be disappointed that it's not the whole thing. There's another two movies after this. If you're not a fan, you'll probably like this movie. You'll probably just enjoy the film. It's very entertaining. I know that some people have a problem with the fact that there's 13 dwarves and you lose track of them. But I like them as a group. I like them as a hearty band of adventurers. That's probably how you have to take them. I like Thorin Oakenshield, and I like I liked all the characters basically, and I know that some people are saying that the whole thing with Thorin Oakenshield not liking Bilbo not agreeing that he should come on this adventure and then coming around at the end is formulaic and a fault of the movie. But to me, I like formula because it's still telling a story. I mean, what else would you want in place of that? I like the way that story is told. I mean, it could be very formulaic and just forced looking, but it didn't seem forced to me. I really like redemption at the end, with Bilbo redeeming himself. I'm not giving anything away by saying that. So, I mean, it's a great adventure movie. I thought it was a lot quicker than I, quicker paced than I thought it was going to be. Reading all these, kind of not bad reviews, but reviews going on about the slow pace of it. I didn't think it was slow paced at all. There's a lot of cool visuals and stuff too. If you have kids and you think they can handle intense imagery like beheadings and things like that, then by all means take your kids to this. It's about 2.5-ish hours long. We saw it at an IMAX theater in 3D, and the 3D was pretty cool. There was a 9-minute clip of Star Trek Into Darkness, which was pretty neat, and the Superman trailer and all that stuff. So it's a good all-around presentation. The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, I really loved it. I think you should check it out. Ignore all these reviews going on about how slow it is. I thought it was pretty damn awesome. A lot more action than I thought there was going to be. So check it out.